Hey, it's Jacob Felipe here and welcome to my channel, and today we will talk about relationship anxiety. We will talk about signs, about causes, and about 8 ways to overcome and feel better with this anxiety. So, if it's the first time you came to this channel will talk about relationship advice. So if you like the content, it will really help me if you subscribe down below so I can reach to and help to more women out there. So let's start this video by talking about relationship anxiety. So relationship anxiety describes someone's anxiety towards romantic partners, family members, or even platonic relationship. You may look for ways to keep the other person close by clinging to them, or may push them away, unsure if they feel the same way that you do. Therapy and stress management are techniques that can be effective in reducing the levels of anxiety people experience about their relationship. And by the way, that's part of our program that called Uplift, that you can see all the details right below this video. That's one of the things we do with our customers. We help them with all this anxiety in the relationship and they report amazing results. You can see it down. So let's continue. Is a relationship anxiety normal, you might ask? It's perfectly normal to have some level of anxiety about relationship. However, relationship anxiety becomes a problem when it's severe enough or lasts long enough to impede growth in the relationship or affect other areas of your life. Relationship insecurity can increase stress and impact of how you interpret your feelings and emotions. Now, I want to talk with you about 7 signs of relationship anxiety and how to recognize if you are suffering from this at the moment. Relationship anxiety can plague anyone, and experiencing it doesn't necessarily mean that you are in a bad relationship. No, don't make this connection. Oftentimes, fear and worry stem from not wanting to go through a breakup or being reluctant to be vulnerable to the previous hurts, like if you've been cheated on in the past, for example. Here are 7 signs you might be experiencing relationship anxiety. The first sign is fear of commitment and vulnerability. Commitment issues can occur due to a previous negative experiences, or because you may not feel comfortable expressing your own feelings. For some, relationships feel confining, and putting a label on them and increases their level of anxiety. So that's the first sign. The second sign is ending relationship before they become serious. If you find yourself cutting off before the relationship become more serious, keeping potential friends at arm's length, or engaging in self-sabotaging behaviors, you might have a relationship anxiety, and this is the second sign. The third sign is not expressing your needs and desires because you are fearful that they will leave you. Healthy relationships need to be built on trust and honesty, and feeling reluctant to share your thoughts can indicate anxiety about the relationship. The fourth sign is questioning your partner motives. Many people with relationship anxiety will continuously worry their partner will find someone better or something like this. They will doubt whether their partner truly cares about them, or constantly be concerned that their partner will break up with them over insignificant or non-existent reasons. The fifth sign is doubting your partner's and you compatibility. Okay, you may start to put more emphasis than necessary on the differences between you and your partner, like having a different taste in music or movies, to the point where you are spending much more time worrying about the small differences than appreciating that you are compatible. Now, the sixth sign is overthinking your partner's words and actions. Maybe your partners prefer to limit public displays of affection or makes jokes about a quirky part of your personality, and it's totally fine. This may lead you to spend a lot of time reading into their actions and assuming that they not actually like you, when they probably just have a slight different preferences than you, or you are just trying to engage with a flirt with you. That's all. Sometimes don't need to be anxiety about these things. Now, the seventh sign is spending more time worrying than enjoying the relationship. It's perfectly normal to have times of worry or doubt, but if you look back and see that you are spending more time feeling insecure than happy or fulfilled, this is a clear sign of a relationship anxiety, right? So, now you might ask yourself, what are the causes for this relationship anxiety? So, there can be many underlying causes behind doubts and insecurity in relationship, and it's including, first, emotional neglect or abuse causing low self-esteem or low self-worth due to a past trauma. It can be attachment difficulties stemming from relationship with your parents or caregivers at a young age. It can be having parents who are significantly intrusive or disengaged, and it can be general anxiety that manifests as worry about the relationship. Now, how you can deal with it and feel better in the relationship, I will give you 8 ways to deal with the anxiety in the relationship. Now, effectively coping with your relationship anxiety often begins with understanding any underlying anxiety you may have be working with a coach as a guide in the first level. It's also important to be open and honest with your partner, who may be able to help calm your fears and make you feel more secure. Here are 8 tips for dealing with a relationship anxiety in a healthy way, and I urge you to implement them if you are suffering for anxiety in your relationship. So, the first thing you can do is identify what is driving your anxiety, and it might be a hard one to do. Is it fear? Is it low self-esteem? Is it lack of confidence? Shame? Okay, if you need help with this, by the way, that's something we do in our program that called Uplift. And you can right now schedule a discovery call that we will help you discover the source of your anxiety and make you feel better in your relationship. Now, accessing the root of your anxiety and drawing connection to previous experiences or how you were raised can increase your awareness, and sometimes we feel insecure because we lack confidence in the ability to choose healthy relationship for ourselves. The second thing you can do to feel better in this anxiety in the relationship is be honest about what you are feeling. While you may not want to express your feelings at the height of anxiety, expressing yourself is important. It can deepen the relationship and keep lines of communication open. Let the supportive people in your life into your inner world. The third thing you can do to feel better is use self-soothing techniques when anxiety levels rise. Many times anxiety can be accompanied by physical reactions including rapid heart rate, chest tightness, or light headaches. Alright? Now, practice body scanning techniques to increase your self-awareness. Deep breath, guided meditation, yoga, or doing an activity that focuses on one of your 5 senses are ways to self-soothe. By the way, every time I was have a problem in my life, especially in my relationship, I can tell you that meditation is one of the best things I do. You can just search for in YouTube for guided or visualization meditation or self-soothing meditation, and you find a lot of videos. You can put your headphones, close your eyes, listen to the instructions, and do it daily, and I promise you will feel better. Now, let's move on. Don't be afraid to think outside of the box when you are looking for anxiety remedies that work for you. There are new modalities like being developed to help people deal with the body stress responses that happen during moments of anxiety. Now, the fourth thing you can do to feel better with your anxiety is work on building trust with supportive people. While it may be difficult, building trust in relationship is essential for maintaining healthy connections. Make time for the people in your life who loves you. Trust isn't built overnight, and it comes through time and experiences as well as consistent practiced behavior. The 5th thing you can do to feel better with your anxiety is address conflict or differences of opinion, and I will explain you exactly what it means. Not addressing relationship conflict can lead to resentment and the breakdown of the relationship. While conflict is unavoidable, it's important to manage and deal with it in a healthy way. It may be difficult to express yourself, but start by focusing on using I statements and taking responsibility for your part in the conflict. The sixth thing you can do is recognize that your feelings are valid, but feelings aren't always facts, unfortunately. Emotions come and go without any warning, and it can be easy to jump to a negative conclusions. Practice giving your relationship the benefit of doubt and reframing your negative thoughts in a more positive light. Instead of saying, I always push people away and nobody love me, say, I attract love and people are drawn to my warmth and energy. By the way, this is one of the things I like to do the most with our coaching clients and in our coaching program Uplift, which you can find details right down below this video and schedule a call with us, free discovery call. One of the things I like to do with our clients is take the limiting beliefs that they have, the negative things that they say to themselves, and replace them with positive things like I show you in the example now. This makes such an amazing effect on their life and makes such an amazing change so fast, and it's really one of the best techniques you can use, so use that. Now, the seventh thing you can do to deal with your relationship anxiety is express appreciation to the supportive people in your life. Affirm the people who have shown you that they are genuinely care about you. Gratitude can improve positivity and increase your emotional connection. Always write down the positive aspects of your relationship and what you are grateful for, acknowledging the role that others have in your story. Now, the next thing I want to talk with you about is 8. Go to therapy, coaching, whatever you are calling to this, to process your thoughts and feelings. Therapy or coaching is a great way to dig deeper to uncover some of the negative thought patterns and experience that could be contributing to your relationship anxiety. Whether you are dealing with relationship anxiety or your partner has anxiety, therapy or coaching can be highly beneficial as it gives you a safe space to walk through your anxiety feelings and gain more clarity on how to identify and maintain a healthy relationship. And this is exactly the time to remind you about our program Uplift, which is an amazing program that's doing exactly this. Our program is including also therapy and coaching at the same time. I think it's one of the programs in the world that doing the same things at the same time, because a lot of relationship people define themselves as therapists or coaches. I don't believe it. I believe in synergy. Okay, in the first part that all the clients come to our program Uplift, we are first need to do therapy and release their limiting belief, their negativity, and builds like a better version of them. Okay, a better version of them. And only then we can go to coach them, because you can coach someone that is so negative and is so toxic to himself. You can coach this. It will not work. So the first part is always therapy and then coaching. If you want to hear more details about our program, go down and schedule a discovery call for free with me or one of our coaches, and you see if we are good fit for this program, and we might help you personally with your relationship anxiety. That's it. If you like this content, please consider subscribing down below to this channel, and I will see you on my next video. I was Jacob Felipe, and thank you so much for watching me. Ciao!
If I had this information years ago, it would have saved my marriage, kept me from years of heartache, and helped me avoid dating bad guys. I would have found the one years earlier than I did.
I was divorced for about a year, still could not get over my soulmate. I tried dating and I just didn't feel it. Then I tried your techniques from Unlock His Desire on my ex-husband. Everything fell into place, and now we are starting a new life again. He asked me to marry him. Just making small changes can give you a lifetime of happiness. Thanks for a fantastic program.
I went through the material of Jacob twice. It's fabulous. It was tough to read the first time, but the second read through, I was in a better frame of mind to accept what you are telling me, and it makes total sense.